We turn now to the Middle East, where the Hamas-run health ministry says Israeli strikes inside Gaza left dozens dead over the weekend. And today, reports of roughly 80 people killed. The strikes come just days after President Trump claimed a ceasefire deal could happen this week. Foreign correspondent Debora Patta joins me now from East Jerusalem. Deb, what accounts for, or what do we know about this recent uptick in Israeli activity in Gaza?
Well, certainly in the last week, we've seen really high daily death tolls out of Gaza, John. Israel really appears to be intensifying its strikes. A young Palestinian put it like this: it's like the world dodged World War III with Iran and then moved on. Our blood has no value, he said. It makes you doubt your humanity. Israel's also ordered mass evacuations from the north, and I can't even begin to count the number of times people there have been displaced, once again pushed to this tiny little overcrowded stretch of land in the south of Gaza. And this is all supposedly part of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's negotiations under fire to pressurize Hamas into making some kind of concession. John.
Deb, the Prime Minister is going to the White House, going to meet with the President. President Trump has been talking about a ceasefire deal. What's he saying, and what's the reaction inside Israel to what President Trump has been saying?
Well, mostly we've been reading it on social media. Make the deal in Gaza, get the hostages back was one of his many tweets on the issue. And this, as you said, after he raised expectations that there could be some kind of truce this week. Now, we have been there so many times that I'm definitely not going to speculate on whether that could happen or not. But what has critics here up in arms this time round is President Trump implicitly warning that the $3.8 billion in annual U.S. military assistance to Israel may be compromised unless the corruption charges that Prime Minister Netanyahu is currently facing were dismissed. He was supposed to appear in court this week. He had them postponed once again at his request. Now, Trump has called Israeli prosecutors out of control, said the U.S. spends billions in Israel, and I quote, "We are not going to stand for this."